I'm Andrew Kramer, and I'm the founder of a company called Video Copilot, and we do software and tools for video professionals. One of the things I've noticed is how motion graphics and visual effects have really become a singular thing. Like before, motion graphics were more abstract, it was sort of titles coming in, two-dimensional things, and people would push the limits, make it 3D, but we weren't really approaching that sort of photorealism. And then visual effects was, charging forward in the photorealistic world where 3D models and shadows and like building things into actual camera shots. And then what you start seeing is that transition over where motion graphics has become almost photorealistic in a way. Motion graphics, you have to have 3D, you have to have, integration into, the real world, like with Camera Tracker, where you track the scene, you put the 3D objects in the world so that your motion graphics actually come alive in the real world. So having a tool like After Effects, you can do both of those things, from crossing over to doing, visual effects, coming all the way back over to doing motion graphics, and using those same tool sets. So you're using the Camera Tracker for motion graphics, and you're using, some of the motion graphics tools for visual effects. So it's just a great way to, it's just great to have all of those tools in the same program. So no matter what project you're working on, they're available. I think one of the new features, the key cleaning tools, are very cool. I use Key Light a lot for my tracking, and I even have a few tutorials where I go into some very strange workarounds in order to clean up the edges around green halos and things like that. So the new key cleaning tools make all that obsolete. Like, you don't even have to go through that process. I think there's a preset now that has all of those options already ready to go. So if you use Key Light, it's perfect for those more extreme, cases. And I think we're all doing a lot more green screen work these days. And so it's great to have a tool set that allows you to solve those kind of tricky problems. I think being able to open up an After Effects project in Premiere and still have editable text fields saves a lot of time for editors who need to use After Effects. But as an After Effects, creator of templates and things, we can actually create some of the content and project files that we already have and make it available to Premiere users without having to, teach them all the specifics of the project file. They can open it up in Premiere, change some of the text fields, and then they get dynamic templates right inside of Premiere. So that's cool for us. I learned on After Effects, I learned in Premiere, and I think through all of the years I've been working with After Effects is they've continued to improve the software, where people, they listen to the community, people said, hey, it'd be great if we could have this feature, or hey, this is the new thing. And the developers would always listen, and we would come out with new tools and things that people could use. And that just keeps you in the software because it's constantly evolving. It's getting better just as you're getting better, and those tools become available to you, as time goes by.